Hello, Mac family, and welcome to Mac News for Monday, May the 13th. Couple things in today's video. You can always check out mac-bsa.org, especially the events tab, for more information there. Send an email to mac@scouting.org, and we will answer that as quickly as we can. Or you can send a text message to 402-431-9272, and our team will get back to you as quickly as possible. The end of school is here, which means summer camp is right around the corner. So I got a couple of things around those two topics. Number one, Senior Scout Spotlights and Eagle Scout Spotlights. Love to highlight your scout or your senior on our social media channels. That link is in the description below. So if you'll fill that out and get it back to us, we would love to highlight those scouts. Number two, scholarships. More than $30,000 worth of scholarships are awarded from the Mid-America Council every year. And the deadline for those, the general scholarship application, is due July the 21st. It's really late, but our committee does a really good job. There's one scholarship that is a very good scholarship for summer camp staff members, and we have to finish camp to know that they're eligible for that particular scholarship. So fill out the these applications for scholarship, get those submitted early along with letters of recommendation. Our committee will meet and we will get those checks out for the fall semesters this fall. Questions, send us an email, send us a text. We're happy to answer those. A couple of events coming up. Number one is Camp Work Day, the 18th of May. If you're looking for a place to go camping, we would love to have you camp for free at Camp Cedars. A couple hours worth of service or conservation hours. That weekend, fill out the link in the description below for the work day. And then number two, NYLT we still have a couple spots left. That is June 2nd through the 7th at Camp Cedars. It's the premier youth training in the BSA. We'd love to have some more scouts. So there's no longer a 2 per unit rule. So if you've got 4 or 5 scouts that really should go through NYLT, let's get them signed up and let's have a great course. So let us know if you've got questions on that as well. A couple other things. The national organization put out some information last week on a name change and the possibility of piloting boys and girls in a single unit. Our board is going to review those, and we will have more information for you in the coming weeks. So please be patient. If you're interested in piloting a co-ed unit, send an email to mac@scouting.org and we will start a list. That way, once our board makes a decision, we would be happy to follow up with you one way or the other. All right, some shout outs. You did a great job this week tagging the Mid-America Council in your social media posts. Thanks for doing that. Don't forget, the reason we do this is to highlight what's going on in your local communities, because we have a ton of people that read and watch our social media channels. So it's a way for them to stay involved as well. So first up, the Kiki-Hakakut Lodge did a great job this past weekend with the spring Ordeal weekend. Lots of new members attended, 66 new members attended and earned their Ordeal. But the Northern Lights that were at camp on Pohawk Point this weekend were phenomenal. And if you haven't seen those pictures, check those out on our social media channels. All right, here are the shout outs from you this past week. Shout out to Troop 249 in Ohwahnasee District for tagging us in your photos of scouts helping clean up fields in Shelby County, Iowa after the storms on the 26th. 249, thanks for doing that. Shout out to Pack 211 in Sioux Center, Iowa for tagging us in your fishing photos. Only a few fish were caught, but plenty of s'mores were eaten afterwards. It's so great to get out, get a line wet in the water, catch a fish. If you can't catch a fish, s'mores a close second, right? Shout out to Troop 565 in Omaha for tagging us in photos of Dylan S.'s Ordeal over the weekend. Congratulations, Dylan, on earning your Ordeal. Shout out to Troop 474 in Wagon Wheel for tagging us in your photos of their 4-mile backpack plus 2-mile hike on Saturday. They're getting ready for Philmont in 2025. Way to go. Way to start early in that conditioning. And then shout out to Troop 172 in Wakefield for tagging us in their photos of their newest Order the Arrow members, Tucker, Oliver, and Matthew. Scouting volunteers, thank you so much for what you do to make scouting possible here in the Mid-America Council happen each and every day. I look forward to seeing you this summer along the scouting trail.